Doesn't play. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, UAD was really, really giving me a hard time today, guys. Is it even recording? I hope it does. Yeah. Yeah, it was giving me a lot of troubles today, guys. Literally. Okay, so let's just listen and then see what we can do with it. Mm-hmm.
If you want me to yourself, show me why. If you want me, you better try. 'Cause I've been thinking. Cause I've been thinking to myself about what to do with you. Those daisy drapes
Vocal
you
school use little
choose
presents.
yourself. Cause I've been thinking lately, maybe I should change things. How's that sound to you? But if you wanna keep me, let me tell you sweetly what you should do. Oh, stop. Yeah, they catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Yeah, they catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Yeah, they catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Yeah, they catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Ratty let you whip it fast, he never ever said no to ya. But before I let you hit the gas, babe, here's this for ya. If you want me to yourself, show me why. If you want me, you better try. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
Dope remix, guys. Seriously, I don't know why we didn't win. It's so stupid that, yeah, I can't believe it actually. This was a dope remix, and I literally did this like in 7, 8 hours. Again, last day, last minute. Like, yeah, literally programmed the whole drums and all that stuff and freeze flatten some of the stuff. But let's just go through what we got. So yeah, I was like organizing my stuff. So I had to literally select all this, right click and freeze this stuff. So that we can check. I do remember that I took my kicks from one of my songs. Yeah, I have a, what was the name of the song? Very cup of red wine around my baby. Things getting wild. I forgot the name of my songs. So I took my kicks and snares from that song. It's actually exactly the same song. Like it sounds exactly the same as my song because I literally took the kick and yeah. You're gonna hear that song. Yeah, that's gonna be in the show. It's really good song. So yeah, I took my kicks from that one. I remember I took my kicks. I believe I took like a whole bunch of stuff from that because the drums sounded really solid. So I say, you know what, we don't have that much time. Let's pick some real like good stuff. What is this one? Okay, so what do I have here? Oh yeah, okay. So the first hat is like one single hat, cashmere, of course. The second one is like only on the side. So I'm differentiating, right? That's what we got first. That's for the like building up the vocal. But where is the width coming from? Did I add any width on this one? No, I don't think so. Yeah, it's just like, oh yeah. This was literally, I used literally preset for the whole drum boss, guys, because again, I was running out of time. Like, I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm a producer. I'm not a mixer. So when I run out of time, I'm just gonna throw some bunch of presets like every other famous engineers do. So again, okay. Okay, so yeah, that's what we had. I put, it's always good, like if you have no time for, yeah, I'm gonna give this advice to people who are not really mixers, who are just producers, right? So if you're doing something for their mix, then just put like, all you have to do, like put, okay, I'll tell you the secret, guys. Just go put virtual mix rack, put like a preset on your drum bus without even mixing your drum bus, without even mixing your drums. But I am assuming you were doing some equalizer adjustments, right? Or I hope you do. Like if you don't, then that will be so weird, because like you're gonna have to eventually cut some of the stuff out, and that should be like included in your workflow. Anytime you grab a sample, just cut the stuff that you don't need. So that's like fast workflow for you. Like you don't have to literally go learn mixing to do that. You, let's say you have like, imagine I have this like, what is that? Yeah, I just took like one snare of my song. Yeah, right? What is that? What is that sound?
Lose, honey, unless you could prove.
Okay, but that's not my actual. Wait, where's my actual? My actual should be here. Oh yeah. Oh, really good stuff, but let's, you know what, let's, yeah, I was super unorganized. Okay, so let's talk about the kick. So again, I normally don't put stuff on kick because, you know, I just normally like to leave that to the mixing engineer if I have one. But on this one, I'm gonna actually, yeah, we can actually mix this. Why not? Like, should we? Yeah, we can mix this. I'll just put Pro Q. Let's just mix it and then we discuss. You know what? Let's not mix it. That's just another day thing. I'm gonna test plugins on this. So this is the kick, okay. We can see that there's like stuff that we need to cut on this kick. Yeah, I'm not gonna cut it. Yeah. And then we have this hats. What is this one? This is like additional stuff for my hat. This is a clap. It's not a snare. So my snare is this one. Look, this one is important. Again, I took the whole thing from one of my songs because the beats that I made from one of my songs. So again, you're gonna hear that song. It's gonna be in my first release. Really good one. Oh my god, like drums are gonna like make you like move and all that stuff. So I did take the kick and the snare. I bounced it. It was like bounced and I just took the whole thing. Right? Yeah. I believe I made some cuts and adjustments and refreeze one more time. Actually, you know what it says here? 2024 March 14. Okay, so that's the day. So what I do, I believe I cut and paste the stuff, I change. But I remember that I took like one thing from there, and then I basically once I'm done, this is what I do, guys. Let's say I'm done with this section, right? Let's say I'm done with this, and then I select the whole thing. I print it as one, so that way I know which sections that I finished. So let's say if I go here on this one, Command J, it's gonna consolidate, and that way I'm gonna know which section I actually finished. So that's why you're seeing this whole full files here. Not because that I like grab the whole thing, it's because like, yeah, so this is what happens, guys. Yeah, I bounce it and then I put a color. Yeah, this is what I normally do. So that way I know that, oh yeah, that's the section. And then I believe what I did the whole thing like that after composing the drums one by one. And then I copy paste to the other sections and I leave like gaps here. So that way it will be easier. But imagine if you have like all those like bunch of little things, you're not gonna know where you're gonna cut, where you're gonna paste. It'll just be like, imagine like if I had this, you know, like again, this is, you know, what you should do. Yeah, but this is how I like to work. So now it's like a full loop. Now I know all I have to do, copy, paste this if I want to paste it somewhere, right? So it's not that I just took the whole loop from one of my songs. I actually took the elements. I remember that my kick and my snare was really, really solid. And I remember one of my friends telling me that, oh my God, you gotta send this to Timbaland. Like I literally remember. So the biggest tip for you, go to one of your songs that you know you did a good job, take the kick and snare. Like, let me tell you something, guys. Kick and snare, these two alone will give your track a lot of definition. Just your kick and snare. So what I did, again, I just took I had like this really cool song. So I just took my kick and snare and I layered it with some claps, I guess. Let's just listen to whole drum section. Only the drums. Again, so what is that again? Okay. Yeah, again, I didn't rename anything. I remember that I created this stuff. Let's see what this is, guys. Oops, CPU, why? Oh, I remember how I did this, guys. This one, I put, okay, so I create like a atmosphere. The reason these are all bounced is because like I'm trying to save CPU, guys. Like it's not like I'm taking the loops from somewhere. I'm literally producing this from scratch. So you create an atmosphere. I mostly go for it. I either go for Omnisphere or I go to like one of my go-to synthesizers. I know if you're watching this, you're gonna think like I'm cheating, but this synthesizer, guys, like Avenger. Where's that? Avenger. Not this one. Not that one. Yeah. Okay, guys. Avenger. Like, you gotta see this synth. Man. Man, like, please, like, again, look at this. I believe this is probably what I used. So just this synthesizer alone is ridiculous. Again, don't judge me for using really good synths and using presets of those synths, because sound designing is not my job, right? That's somebody else's job. Let the man make money from it, you know? Like, do what you're good at. So my thing is producing, so I'm not gonna go design sounds from scratch, but I developed the taste to pick the good sounds. So that's my superpower. I'm not responsible of making great sounds, but I'm really responsible of taking them to the next level, picking them correctly, right? Picking them correctly, doing like an equalizer and the automation, all that stuff. This is my job. Again, everybody, you know, it's very important to know what your job is, right? Okay, so I remember I put kickstart. So let's say, guys, like you have like atmosphere, right? This is the atmosphere I have in this track. I use it for. So to create that groove, I put like a kickstart. I put the kickstart on audio mode. I'm just gonna show you quickly now how I do it. I mean, I wish I recorded my screen when I was like doing this, but it's super simple. Like literally it's one trick, guys, literally one trick to make the atmosphere move with the song. Or you don't have to do it. You could just put the atmosphere and then it's gonna sound dull. Then you're gonna think like, well, but it doesn't sound better. Why not? Like, because you put this on audio mode and you put like a side chain here, you side chain it to your kick, and that's how you create that moment. And then you play with the mix knob because you don't want to cut the whole thing. Maybe, you know, you're gonna make the decision how much you're gonna cut. So this is like a superpower for your atmosphere. You can still create that scene with the atmosphere design, but you can still make it pump, make it dance with the rhythm. So atmosphere is not only for EDM music. Atmosphere is not only for like different genres of realms. You can use atmosphere for anything. Like I use atmosphere for this, but I made sure I'm making it dance with the track. Otherwise, that's just gonna like, you know, I'm not gonna have that dancey vibe, because this song, like, look, like, yeah, you feel like shaking it. If you feel like you're shaking parts of your body, then the atmosphere, you gotta dock that, you gotta make it move with the track, right? Okay, so that's the atmosphere. Again, sorry about my laser production. So these are not supposed to be here. Once you're done with composing, doing and printing, freezing the stems, you should be taking them to the effects section, special effects section. Because they shouldn't be like, or maybe not, because like it sounded nice here because, you know, I had the atmosphere, I created that layer with the Kickstart, but and then just because I'm using like some compression here, you know what it does, guys, like it's very important. So the compression, like I didn't even have to add any reverb because it had that atmosphere, had like fill in the gaps already. So I'm still getting like groove and the room feeling from the drums, entire drum set, with the compression. So sometimes like I'm like thinking some people are, you know, like they just want to put reverb on their snares, on their elements. Bro, keep it dry. You want people to shake their ass to your drums and keep it fucking dry. Like so simple. Like, yeah, it's just very simple. Like, you don't expect people to dance to it. Like you drench it to reverb. This is how you do it. Just like you can pick one of the presets if you want. And what happens, guys, this compressor and a little bit of preamp, especially this compressor, is gonna make it pump and it's gonna bring up all those details already. So you're all set. So if you have like an atmosphere, it's just gonna sound like a reverb already. It's gonna sound like there's like some depth. There's like some scenery happening in the song, you know? It's just really good stuff. So don't drench stuff into reverb. Like, in fact, reverb should be the last effects, yeah, you should go for. And I remember when I used to be a beginner, like I used to go for reverb all the time. Like, yeah, everything is like drenched into reverb. That's a beginner production. Like if you're a beginner, that's your first solution, is to add reverb to things, to smooth things out, to make things sound better, because things don't sound great and then you don't know why. And then what you do, there's only two things, you know, delay and reverb. Let's put a reverb. Yeah, call it a day. Yeah, you get the idea. Okay, so we got this. Okay, that's my vocal sample. Is it my vocal sample? No, it's not my vocal sample, guy. Yeah, it's my vocal sample. I just can't find it. Look how much it's moving, literally, guys.
You could prove to me, could do something new from.
Oh yeah, this is my whisper, guys. So I remember I did this, and then after doing that, again I freeze flatten, of course, just to like save room and copy and paste, because in remix competition I always do them in the last minute. And I do have to like select a bunch, like select the whole thing and then Command J, and then it consolidates the whole thing. And then I can finally cut and make new cuts, make new pastes. So again, this was my breath. I just wanted to add this like as a, you know, just to add like a groove. What is this? So I have tambourine. Of course, if I had the time, I will add a little bit of depth to this. I will probably add stage 1 to this tambourine, guys. Tambourine. How do they say it? What is this? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want to add something like that. I remember that. Just to, you know, give like the... These are just like really nice to layer with the snares. I believe I have like few layers of the snares. So okay, this is my snare. This is the second snare. Okay. Now this is my clap. This clap is layered with the snare. It sounds sick. Look. So what I do, instead of putting a reverb on a snare, I put like a clap and cut those stuff, and I use the reverb of the clap instead of doing that, right? So that way I can still have my snare and I can still have the different type of reverb. So that way I can differentiate my snare and the reverb tail of it. Because when these are like again, anybody else will just put like a reverb. And again, like if you are a beginner, go for the reverb. But like if you're following this channel, probably you're not a beginner. And again, I'm not a YouTuber, so guys, you know, right? I'm not trying to sell you anything, right? Okay, this is another layer for the snare. But this layer doesn't happen often. This is like accent layer. See, I'm adding that little touch, right? Great. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything on there. Yeah, this one. Seems like I already did all the equalizer, all the editing. It looks like I like literally selected the whole section and right click and freeze flatten, guys, because otherwise no way, like all these samples that you grab, like you're gonna have all those lows. But again, it seems like I already done it, so. And I recommend doing it. So on my Ableton, when I right click, it starts with creates like an empty channel and it has an equalizer on it already. So you can totally like go for it. You can cut this stuff and you're done. Yeah. You know, you get the idea, right? Let's see this space doing. Oh yeah, I'm trying to give that groove. Yeah. This tambourine gives like really nice ass shaking move. Yeah, I'm just like adding all those rhythmical elements just to make it. What is this one? I don't think I have any roll for this one. Where's that?
Show me why. If you want me, you better try. Do something new for me.
Yeah. Oh, okay, I get it now. I created that differentiation. Magic vocal synthesizer. This is an Omnisphere sound, guys. This is on Omnisphere that I use it a lot for my songs, just to give like, you know what happens, guys. The reason I add little stuff like this, let me play that for you. Like it's really good, cool to talk about this one. The reason you want to add stuff like that, let me tell you. Reason. In fact, I was supposed to saturate that a little bit more because there's like an emptiness in the track. Like you have all these lows and the mids, right? You have like snares, hi-hats, yes, but there's like a little bit like touch needed, a little light touch needed just to fill the spectrum.
If you want me to yourself, show me why.
So this is like this. Imagine I exaggerate this like
Do something new for me. You're the catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are.
Yeah, it's just like gives like extra stuff.
You're the catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that.
Look. Yeah, I'm just adding some different random noises.
You're the catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. You're the catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove to.
Guys, those metal pieces add so much. Look, I'm having this like after this, like I'm having this. Oh no, not that one. The chimes sound more.
You're the catch and lose, honey, unless you could prove. You're the catch and lose.
Oh, this is the one. Oh, these are okay. So it seems like I selected some loops from Splice and cut and paste them. Okay, I have this vocal shot, and I remember I cut and paste this one. This is like cut and paste. It's not a one-piece stuff, guys. I literally take the loops and cut and paste them. And I have this. Let's see here what this one is. Okay, just give an extra movement, right? Like, because like about shaking it, right? Yeah, this is nice. Okay.
Daddy let you whip it fast. Got that traction loose, honey. Unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Got that traction loose, honey. Unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Daddy let you whip it fast. He never ever said no to ya. But
Guys, like the production is like I'm not gonna like, I'm not gonna be nice about it. Like if I cut the vocals, production is there. Look. Look. Production is moving, guys. In fact, I did like tons of tricks on those guitars. Like, yeah, I remember in the competition. Like, I remember everybody just like put like the same exactly guitar. Like, I did like 200 different tricks on those guitar because it's so nice to have your guitars. Yeah, I remember I did like a bunch of stuff and then freeze flatting the whole thing. Oh yeah, this one was like this. Okay, we'll talk about the guitars later, but you get the idea, right? Like, so okay, so we talked about drums. Again, the kick and the snare are these two of them. Like I remember I spent good amount of time on these when I made my actual own when I made my own track. So these are from my own songs because I remember like kick and snare was like slapping and my friend was like telling me, oh, this is slapping. I'm like, yeah. Yeah, he was like, yeah, send it to Timbaland. And then I said, you know what, let me just steal my own kick and my own snare, you know? That's how I did it. And then so I have like intro effects. I don't think I need to get into those. But I use heavily, like I have all these effects. I create them. Literally create them, guys. Like I put all that stuff, recreate them. I put timeless most of the time to create these effects. I put like reverb. I put like a timeless from FabFilter and Echo Boy and a crystallizer. So that's how I create the effects, and then I cut and paste them a bunch of times and make this layer, you know, like. So these are all programmed. None of them are, I never grab like something like full. I just don't do it. It's just not what I do because I really like to create what I have in my mind. I don't like a lazy production, if you know what I mean, because if I have the ability to create whatever is in my mind already, like I have that ability, why not use it? Why not stick with what they give me, right? That's not why I became a music producer. I became a music producer to be able to like create whatever I have in my inside of my brain. So that was my goal. And then now I have everything inside of my brain. Why wouldn't I just make sure that everything sounds like in my inside of my brain, right? That was my goal. Again, that's my production goal. Your production goals could be different. This was mine. Okay, so this FX section. What else I have here is FX. Oh, just what is this one? Yeah, just hit effect, some hit effect. What is this? Yeah, I make all my reverses. What is this one? Oh, stop. Again, guys, this was like that sample that I created. Again, this is my voice, all those like stuff. Now it looks like one type of effect, but it's actually what I created. Again, this is also my voice, like ridiculous. Oh, stop. I wonder if I actually saved some of them. I don't think so. I don't think so, guys. Again, rushed production. I wish I did. I actually wish I did. Because like I could totally like use like a separate something, you know. Yeah, I'm pissed at myself right now because I could totally use that. It's my own sample, it's my own stuff. Like, How dare you, girl? How dare you? But again, when you run out of time and CPU, these are the solutions you go for, and I could totally use it. Damn. Especially that when she says like, "Oh, stop." So the guitar sample is from the remix. So they provided those guitar sample, but I cut this was like an outro sample, and it was just so low in the volume. I said, you know what, I'm just gonna bring it to a light because it sounds like a really nice little loop that they gave us. It was an outro signal, literally. And nobody used this thing. I remember, like, I said, you know what, I'm gonna use it. Yeah. So it was just like, so what happens, guys? So now I have this remix, right? I always try to use very little from the original song. And please don't get me wrong. The reason I do this, because like remix competition, this is like a lot of effort, you know, like people pay for this. Like the production like this, people, you have to get paid for it, you know, like or you have to win something. And if you're not winning anything, then I want to be able to use this exact production for myself. Because right now, like if I just mute the vocal and that little guitar piece, if I just mute these two, I'm good. Rest of it is me. So I'm not worried. I can just like literally take the whole thing. All I have to do is to just mute the girls' vocals, and that's all. And by the way, like I have my own vocals here, literally. Literally, guys, like you know what I mean? Like all I have to do is to just like mute the whole thing. And maybe, this is like a really good approach, I believe, because that way, guys, like you meet the vocals and then use the track for something else, right? And guess what? I've done it a tons of times. Because you never know, the remix competitions, you never know, like you never know how they're gonna pick you. So you don't know how they're gonna decide, right? And then you may lose, and then all that time that you spend on it and you deliver like a nice production, and then goes to the waste. If you use too much content from the original song, then it's all gonna go to waste. Why would you waste your time, right? Like use it wisely. Like I'm not telling you to just not waste your time for stuff. I'm also not telling people to just work smart. I think that's super dumb to say that, because if you never worked hard before, then you're not gonna know how to work smart. So my suggestion, just work hard and smart. That way you can make sure your work, like at least, even if you get nothing out of it, you still get something out of it. So what I'm gonna do, like I'm just gonna remove the vocals from this, right? So yeah, remix, they didn't pick me. I mean, I was on second place. Not gonna complain about it. But yeah, like I'm just gonna remove the vocals. I'm gonna use it. That's it. Like end of the story. Like, and I just have all I have to do is to mute this acoustic guitar. This is the one. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute the guitars because I use the guitars from the original. So I mute the guitars and the vocals. This is 100% me. Like let's listen. Again, those synthesizers, we're going to talk about those too, but you get the idea, right? So this is like a really good approach that you can just literally mute what you get from the original, and then you can just literally use it as your own song, and which is what I'm going to do, because I think, like, yeah, why not? It's a good catch a bit. Yeah. If it's a good one, why not use it? If it's not a good one, trash it. But if it's a good one, like, you can totally use it. By the way, this video, to all these dudes like trying to teach me production, like they come to me, they're telling me like, well, like, oh, you're a vocal girl. Let me teach you production. Bro, tune your 808. Good. Just go tune your 808 because guess what? Like, you don't know how to tune your 808. So let's talk about sub. Okay, so this sub frequency, this sub preset that I stole from this girl, Alina Smith. Oh my god, she's one of my favorite female producers. So this is this preset that I like stole from her. I saw her session and then I took a screenshot. I created the same thing. And look at the sub, guys. Like Alina Smith, like if one day, like I want you to know if you ever watch this. No, she's not gonna watch it, of course. Like I just have to say thank you to Alina Smith because this sub is dope. Nice. This is a good one. But the issue that I had this sub, guys, okay, this is a nice sub, right? But I'm gonna need a layer for this. So for this sub, it's really nice. Let's check the sub. I actually want to test like a plugin on the sub. So I have the sub, I have my sidechain, right? Bro, my cake. So funny. I name it like that because it's just my cake. It's not like I'm stealing from somebody's. It's just my cake, bro. Okay, so what I had, of course, it's a rushed production. So I had this issue with the subs. We were not able to hear the sub and the earbuds or no, like this sub need a little bit more stuff. So I actually want to see, you know what I want to do? I want to see the sub on the imager. So let's see our sub, guys, how wide this is. I want to see, it's probably mono, but yeah, it's pure mono. So when you have like a pure mono sub frequency, what you can do, again, we tested it with the Ozone Imager. So it looks like a pure mono signal, right? So there's like a really cool way to do, we can do a few little things for this one, which I really want to do it. I like the sub, how the sub sounds. I really like it, but, okay, I also have like a reverse of it. Okay, I have like a cashmere sub and I reversed it. Guys, these reverse subs are so good when you enter the reverb sub. Like, check this. Beautiful. This is like a sample and I reversed it. That's how I enter my sub. Really cool things you can do with this sub. And sub, where's that? This is my sub, right? Okay, so I actually want to go here, guys. I have this plugin, Baselane Pro. I want to try that. I want to see if I can just like widen that without by keeping the mono compatibility. Baselane. Just got this plugin. I'm still on the trial again, guys. So, you know. Okay. Ah, my trial expired. Continue trial. Okay. Okay, trial version. Okay, great. So let's see. And I'm also gonna put like an imager. Okay. Yeah, Imager 2. Imager 2 is free, guys. You can always like view. The reason I want to do it because I want to see on the, on the stereo field how this is going to affect. Am I going to lose the compatibility or not? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a marker here because now we're talking about testing a new plugin. Add marker. It's a really good way to test plugins. Just go to your Vmix contest that you didn't win. I don't want to say I didn't win because I was on the second place on this one as well. Yeah, always the second place. So weird. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. I'm gonna loop this section. Okay, pure mono signal, guys. Check this. Let's see if we have like any presets. Oh my god, we have like a bunch of presets here. Ooh, 808 form one. Let's see, guys. Holy shit. What the hell? So I'm losing monocompatibility. Oh my god, this was super loud, right? I'm not sure if I liked it. Oh my god. Okay. It does something weird to the sub. Hmm. Okay, so it has the sub frequencies. And if I don't, this is off. This is on. Holy shit. What? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. 1 second. I'm a little bit... Okay, I'm a little bit... Wait. What's happening? Oh my god, I'm paying for this plugin. I don't care. Look, I'm not losing my monocompatibility, guys. And bypass. Of course, the trial version, it makes noise. Okay, let's listen to the track.
Those daisy drapes you choose yourself. Because I've been thinking.
This is mono.
I've been thinking to myself about what to do with you. Those daisy drapes you choose yourself. Because I've been thinking. I've been thinking to myself about what to do with you.
Oh my god.
Those daisy drapes you choose yourself. Because I've been thinking lately, maybe I should change things. How's that sound to you? But if you want it,
I want it wide like that. Imagine like you have like a wide feeling sub, but you're still mono. How did you guys do it?
I've been thinking to myself about what to do with you. Those daisy drapes you choose yourself. Because I've been thinking lately, maybe I should check.
Guys, I'm gonna take a break now because I'm just gonna purchase a plugin right away. Yeah, that's it. I'm not missing this. I'm sorry, guys. Bye. I'm gonna take a break and I'm purchase this plugin and come back. Okay? Yeah. Again, cool. You know, this is what I want. I don't want plugins. I want super tools. This is like impossible to make this.
I've been thinking to myself.
I want to see. Oops. Oh shit. 1 second. We're gonna explode here. What does it do? I don't know what to say. This is ridiculous. Like,
I've been thinking to myself about what to do with you. Those daisy drapes you choose yourself. Because I've been.
yeah, I'm gonna purchase. Add a marker. And pause. I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Where were we, guys? Oh my god, this thing. Oof.
I've been thinking to myself about what.
I'm only gonna play the sub and the drums. Oh yeah, of course, because I'm still on the trial. It's just basic mono, it's boring. Look at this, guys. Like, check this now. I'm gonna pause it again. I'm gonna do something and I'll be back. Okay, we're back. Yeah, I literally had to message to some people to get the plugin. Oh my god. It's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You can't. How dare you? I'm so mad at you guys. You did this. You made this plugin. Look at this. How is it like wide like this? I don't get it. You know what? I just put this utility. I'm gonna press mono and I'll see, guys. Amazing. So I've got exactly the same bass, same sub. This ozone, 1 second. Sub. I'm shocked. Cut this. I'm in shock, guys. I'm sorry. Look at the width. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's just the best. It opens up the sub so good.
But if you wanna keep
Look at this. When it's on mono, it's still good, but oh my god, I have no words. I have no words. Oof, I don't know what to say. Yeah, I'm getting this. Because you know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna actually bounce this. I'm gonna freeze this one. Because it takes like, okay, so we got the idea, right? So we have this bass. Look at my bass. Right? So this is what I'm using. Sublab mask of preset. And you tweak a little bit and take a screenshot and tweak it. And then you add, actually, oh yeah, I wanna see. Let's also see per L. So in this case, I'm gonna use per L as a metering, because on per L you can actually see the waveform, guys. See, it's constant. I don't get any changes. It's already compressed. Look at the meter. This is like super sustained, like super consistent. Look, you're not gonna see the sub is changing in the meter. So you know what it does? Again, this girl is a genius. I took, yeah, the mask of preset. So this one has all this stuff inside of it already. So that way you get like, you have like a compressor inside of Sublab, guys. This compressor is like, when you're changing the notes, this compressor is taking care of that already for us. So you get like a consistent, look at this, dB. You get like a consistent signal, right? You can check on the per L. Yeah, let's make that sub bass white. You get the idea, right? So if I don't put Baselane Pro, it's boring. Now it's wide, stereo.
So how's that sound to you? Oh, stop.
Okay, so now it's time. We get the idea about the sub, so I'm just gonna freeze this thing. So that way we can save some CPU, because to move forward... Am I recording this? Did I? Oh yeah, it's probably. Oh, this tastes like crap. Okay. Whatever. Okay, you get the idea. So I have this up, and this one is, again, I showed you guys. This is just a cashmere loop. I just reversed it. I'm gonna freeze that one too. Just gonna freeze as much as we can so we can move forward, right? This one I don't have to freeze because, yeah, it's so much easier because I have like a sidechain compression. So it's really nice. Okay. We talked about the drums already, right? Again, I told you this is all I did with the drums, like a compressor, a Neve preamp, and this is like literally like a preset from drums. This was a drum, tight and punchy, and this compressor brings out some really nice details of the drums. It makes it sound like even more glued. And if you don't put this, check this. If you don't put this, wait, is it gonna play? Wait. What's happening?
Oh, stop. Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove. Your dick catching loose.
Okay, we were talking about what exactly? I forgot. Oh yeah, drum. Okay, check this. Like, drums are not hitting hard, guys. Check.
Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude.
Check this.
Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you.
So in the arrangement section, guys, like every time like you have like a new section, it's always like a good idea to add something different. So now you have this like draw drums and then some vocals, and then next section I'm adding this like little extra percussions, increasing the energy tension.
Do something new for me. Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Your dick catching loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that.
Oh, bro.
Before I let you hit the gas, babe, here's this for you. If you want me to yourself.
Let's just check this mid section. That's it. So enough fun we had. So if we check the mid section, so what I have here, I have gang synthesizers. Oh, okay. So I was actually, so the lead vocal, that's how the lead vocal goes, right? So I was trying to mimic that same thing with the VSB Avenger RAR Move the House preset. Am I recording this? Oh yeah, good. Okay, so that's how I was doing that. And then later on, I use it in this section. I really love it, by the way. I need to increase the volume of it. because you know that part I needed to add something new.
Do something new for me. Let's let you whip it fussy, never ever said no to ya.
So really such a nice layer to add to the vocals. And but you know what happens, guys, if you don't put the Decimort plugin? Check this. What is this? Let me tell you the problem with the sound. It's beautiful, but it's not dirty enough. I'm using Decimort. So this Decimort plugin, especially when you add this to the last on your chain, let's say you have like a, okay, so I picked the synthesizer sound, right? The plugin, and it has a reverb on it. And what I experienced, this Decimort plugin with this some different beat crushing settings, this Decimort plugin with some beat crushing settings that I picked this one preset, seems like. It sounds so good on the reverb tails. You have to put it on top of the whole signal with the reverb. And that's the only time you're gonna get like something really cool. Like try this Decimort. I'm using this Decimort on literally on my reverbs. This is like some ridiculous trick that I'm gonna mark it here. Add a marker. Yeah. Yeah, try it, guys. Like definitely beat crusher on the whole signal. Don't like mostly, you know, what we do most of the time when we're producing. So they're putting this type of processing onto the dry signal and then we add reverb, right? But this one, anytime I do this, I do it on the wet signal and try it on the wet signals. This is dope because it gives that little different crunch. Check this. Before, after. Check that. Before. It gives that little extra crunchiness, a little extra touch that you can't get from anything else. And I was wondering, like, did I equalize this? Probably no. Again, I was probably running. Oh my god. Now it makes, yeah, look, I was literally, I can't believe it. I'm so ashamed. So when you look at the equalizer, you look at the notes, right? The lowest note is here. This is the lowest note. You can just go like check. Boop, boop. This is the lowest note. So you can cut it till there. And then once you cut it, just freeze it so that way it doesn't eat your CPU. I'm just gonna freeze it. Now you know how that was produced. Let's move forward. Okay. Right. So now what we got, I have this pad. Oh, a lot of people ask this pad. People are like, where did you get the pad? Let's show, like, it's basic stuff. Super basic stuff. Pad atmospheric. The reason you've put this atmosphere here, by the way, I was ducking this frequency a little bit because I felt like it was just like overloading at around 200 something. Yeah, I didn't want to have it. It seems like I don't have any automation. I don't have anything on it. I just kept it like that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now that I'm looking at this pad signal, guys, you know what I'm noticing? You know what I'm noticing? I'm noticing that we need like a limiter on this. I want to try Pro L, and yeah, because like it's going up and down and finally it's audible, finally it's not. Like that's why like we kind of, again, this is not a mixing thing, but yeah, we kind of want to like, let's see, I want to put those in like a... So first of all, I'm gonna lower my output like -10, okay? Just loop this section. I'm gonna push it. When I'm pushing it, I'm gonna lower my output, guys. Because this limiter, that's the only way this limiter works. You have to push it and then lower your output, literally. Check the meter. Yeah, it's like clipping a little bit. So I'm gonna back off from it. In fact, you know what, guys? This won't work. We're gonna use a compressor for C2. Yeah. Yeah, it just won't work, guys. So yeah, pro C2. Yeah, I would love to put like a limiter, but like seems like compressor is gonna do a better job on this one, so. It's like writing the volume. Look at this. Check this. Yeah, I'm literally docking this. And it's not making like any audible crazy issue to me. Like this is just like the default setting. I just set the threshold. And since it's like in the background, like I seriously don't need like so much on this. And I'm gonna probably like cut some of the, you know, lows and arrays, you know, like I want to cut on per cue because I'm gonna use the linear. So it's like a basic, you know, this is like basic mixing 101, right? Or after I'm done with the compressor and all that stuff, right? So this pad sound, look, all this information, do I need that? In fact, I'm gonna use something like this. This information, I don't need it. And this one? Yeah. So now I'm like fixed. My levels are like much more better. Yeah. I'm getting better with levels, guys. Also, I don't need this high information, like, literally. And I want to do this on linear. If I don't do this on linear, I'm probably screwing up the phase. Oh, it's not a bass frequency anyways. Yeah, nice. Again, we don't need that information. Like, why do we need that, right? You want to make that decision.
Let me tell you sweetly what you should do. Oh, stop. Lately, maybe I should change things. How's that sound to you? But if you only keep me, let me tell you sweetly what you should do. Oh, stop. Lately, keep me, let me tell you sweetly what you should do. Oh, stop. Lately.
Okay, great. So now what we're gonna do, we're done with this. Freeze flatten. So we cleared up we controlled it. We control the loudness of it. and we control we control it on the frequency spectrum, and we added included like extra automation. Again, lazy work, remix competitions. I'm sorry guys, like I only do it on the last minute, and I literally have to rush, like I didn't have time. So okay, but now you get the idea, right? So what is this one? This is my favorite sound in this whole track, I guess. Okay, let's talk about these little things. Okay. Now, this is a music box. It's beautiful. So I don't remember which one was that, but I really like the sound of it. Okay, Kontakt player, music box. It's nice. Yeah, it's a Kontakt library, guys. Yeah. And after that, I add like a crystallizer, this preset. And I add like a little bit of reverb just to put it in a room. Otherwise, it will sound like a dry. Let's see. Yeah. So when you add reverb, you add a little bit, the reason most of the time, guys, like we use reverb as a sound design tool. You want your sound to be a little bit more sustained, right? Then you're gonna have to like put like some reverb on it. So that way this reverb is gonna make it a little bit more sustained. Again, after you do that, so if I don't put any of these, this is how it's gonna sound like. Yeah, it's cute, but we want more, right? So now we put crystallizer. When we put crystallizer, it adds like a little bit nice of delay and a little bit pitch probably. No, it doesn't add any pitch, but it just adds something a little. And then when you add reverb, now it sounds like this. Yeah. Now I have these keys. Great. So I remember, okay, now I remember what I did. So music box is like on the left, little clicks is on the right, but I don't push them all the way to the right, all the way to the left. The reason I don't do that, because I don't want like pure stereo vibe. I want these to sound like a little bit further away from the microphone, further away from the vocals, but still have their own place, own spot. So you don't have to pan everything all the way to the left, all the way to the right. This is also like, there's another way that you can actually get really nice width. Check. Look at this. So what is this one? Oh, okay, 22, piano 2. Okay, so it's like a preset. Really nice, right? But seems like what I did, guys. Okay, so what I did, seems like I put like an equalizer curve, and I put like Pro R, and I put loud max to control the loudness, and I put another equalizer. If I don't put anything, this is how it's gonna sound like. So I remember this was like a little bit super, I guess it was like, how can I say, it was too much, too overbearing. So I just wanted to use it like only this part, so that way it will sound less overbearing. Because if you don't put this, check this, super long and sustained, and you put this. Let's just turn these stuff off. Actually, I'm gonna turn it off right away. You get the idea, right? This is how you like manipulate. It's called sound design. Now it sounds like a soft electric piano, but before it was like more overbearing. So what I did, I put on the 20%, 50, actually this 25% right means on Ableton. If you're on Logic, this is actually 50% right. It's not 100% right, it's 50% right. So this one is 50% left. So our Ableton is different than Logic. So the translation to Logic is like 50% right, 50% left, almost. I don't always like make sure that, oh, 20% right, 20%, I don't do that. so much better this way. Put stuff into different places. So right now, of course, I do things differently now. I probably will just also put like a stage 1 on this thing. This one is like controlling the loudness of it. So anytime you add this little limiter, after that you're gonna have all those low end build up, and then you can cut those. Because look at this, I don't need it. You're gonna see some lows, maybe. Let's see. No, you don't see any. Okay, that's good. Still wanna cut. Okay. Isn't that great? Okay, so of course I don't do these low cuts anymore. I'm done with those because I'm shifting the phase anytime I do that. You get the idea, right? So now you know what we did here. Let's just freeze these both stuff so we can move forward. Okay. Still freezing, oh my god. At least, guys, I saved some of this stuff. Oh my god, I'm so glad I did, because otherwise I will be screwed, because I really like the sounds now. Like, imagine. Like, imagine if I just leave. Okay, what about this one? Oh, this is my excitement piano. Okay, what is this one? American Small Studio. It's probably the default setting. Literally the default setting. So it seems like I tried a bunch of stuff on this piano. It didn't sound great, so I ended up just cutting the lows, and that's all. So if I don't put these keys, so I add these keys to add like a little bit of movement. Excitement. You try to create like an excitement, because there's no, the song is starting, right?
You want me, you better try. 'Cause I've been thinking.
I really love that sub, guys. Like, anyways, you get the idea. What is this again? So this is our piano, American Small Studio. So I'm gonna freeze that thing as well, because now we know what it is. I need to save some CPU. But aren't you glad that I didn't freeze flatten the whole thing? Because otherwise we were not gonna know which instruments that I used. So now we know which ones that I used, because sound selection is like one of the biggest struggle for music producers. So if you see somebody picking good sounds, putting the time in and putting all this the time in and picking good sounds for you, then just go grab them, take a screenshot, all that stuff. So okay, that's it. Now that was my key. What is this one? Let's check this one. Oh, okay. Check this. Okay, that's good. Yeah, of course, there's like mistakes in the sound that I don't like, but you get the idea, right? So let's check what we got here. So first, default. This is literally default. Like, I didn't do anything else. So I put this thing, guys. This is like a I believe this is like a preset. So this is LFO tool. So when you have the LFO tool, I guess there's a, I believe I played with the presets here. Okay, so when you go here, there are like some presets, guys. Transgate. So I believe I picked one of those. Right, I believe I picked one of those, and then after that I modified. Oh shit. Okay, so once you do it, you can just double click and play with the stuff. You can modify it, right? That's LFO tool. It makes it like a transy. So what I got here, I have like an automation. So this filter opens up. This filter opens up because why we're creating excitement. We're trying to increase like, how can I say? Tension. Check this. And the first note is gonna be, I believe the first note I made a mistake.
Lately, maybe I should change things. How's that sound to you? But if you wanna keep me, let me tell you sweetly what you should do.
Show automation, I guess, yeah. See you guys, like there's like a mistake here. It's okay, we fixed it now. So.
Keep me, let me tell you sweetly what you should do. Oh, stop.
So this part. So you hear those clicks, right? Those clicks are because of this thing. Yeah, that's because of the click. So what I'm gonna do, we're gonna fix that too. Again, you know, like why not? We can fix it now so we can have like a better, why not, right? It's like a gain automation. So what I'm gonna do, guys, did it? Okay. So it clicks here, so I'm gonna cut that. I don't want that click. That click is caused by the LFO tool. I don't want that. So what we're gonna do, again, we're gonna put these dots here. We're gonna cut those silences. Still, I hear a little click. I hate it. That we can do it this way. So we can go to the tails. Literally minimalistic approach that we can go to the tails and fix those. So this is like, you know, like producing with the mixing mindset, because mixing engineer is gonna have to fix those clicks if you don't. Do you hear any clicks now? No. Awesome, great. Right?
Oh, stop.
Okay, now we get the transport.
Those daisy drapes, you choose yourself. Cause I've been thinking lately, maybe I should change things. How's that sound to you? But if you wanna keep me, let me tell you sweetly what you should do. Oh, stop. Yeah, they catch you loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could.
Okay, you get the idea, right? So now we're gonna freeze this one too. Great. So the reason I keep freezing those stuff, because like I don't have any more room, guys, like literally. So what is this bass roll that I made? Oh, that's my main sound. Yeah, I love this. A lot of people ask this one. It's ridiculous, like so many people ask the sound. I guess I was just scrolling through some presets again. It's like a Pluck Tropical Square 2. Literally, that's the name of the preset. But again, like picking sounds is like a whole different thing, guys. Like you really like scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. So that was the preset for that. Yeah, and then I literally did anything else, nothing else. I can totally delete all of this. These are doing nothing. These are just my meters. I'm just like looking at what things are going. Look at this beautiful waveform. Beautiful, I love it.
Yeah, they catch you loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could do something new for me. Yeah, they catch you loose, honey, unless you could prove to me that you are the dude that could.
Okay, great. So we have this bass roll, but I'm thinking, so this is like bass roll number 1. I'm thinking, what is this one? Oh, it's like the same thing? Same thing, guys. Exactly the same sound, I believe. Oh, no, it's a different sound. PL Wild Safari. different sound, right? So I'm putting these little plugs just to like create excitement, because like
Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
dope, right? So yeah, it's just some plug. These plugs are super cool to add excitement, but I feel like these plugs were not really being heard much in the mix. There are a few things we can do about it. We can use like Saturn, right? I actually want to see what is the look. How does it look on the stereo field? Oh my god, no wonder why it's not being heard. This is freaking mono. That's why. Okay, I know a trick. Stage 1. Again, I'm like relying on my super tools, guys. Like, check this thing now, okay? Right? No, this is just gonna open up the sound. So I have mono signal. Again, this is in the mono. This is like collapsing with all that stuff and it's not being audible. So what we do on this stage 1-2 plugin, we put like a mono spread first. Now I'm like spreading the mono, right? Check this guy. You can even like see here. Let me just loop that section so we can take care of that part. Okay, so we have a little bit of stereo image here now. We can even do like more mono spread. Okay, now we're gonna add like a little bit of depth. Look at this. We don't really have much information here. You can play with this. I like this. Yeah, I like it. Just like more pushed back. I mean, it's gonna be more audible. As soon as as the moment you add this thing, it's gonna sound more audible. I could literally go use like a micro shift just to make this a little bit like create like some side information. I can also do that. Let's also try that. Let's check micro shift. By the way, again, all these dudes watching this video, they're like, oh, you're a vocal girl. Let me help you. Help yourself, my friend. Seriously. Get a job. Get a life. We can also use this, right? This is like really, really widening the whole thing. This is really nice. It's more wider like this. What do you think? This is like boring. But I feel like it's a little bit exaggerated. Let's test stage 1 more time. Stage 1 adds a little bit of like, it sounds like reverb on its own, but in the mix it's not gonna sound like reverb. Or you can even put both if you want. Let's just mute both. I really like this part. Guys, just pay attention to this section.
Said no to ya.
Look how good it sounds. If I don't put stage 1, and if I don't put any of these two plugins, stage 1 and Microshift, less
Said no to ya.
boring. Do you hear the difference? Like, this is the boring.
Said no to ya.
Let's just loop that section and play. I like it so much more with both stage 1 and Microshift. So again, we do these tricks so that way sounds that we use don't overlap, because otherwise, like, if everything is like playing in mono all at the same time, you can't hear shit. That's like a basic rule of stereo image, like, right? Big difference. No. And this is not even like a percussion loop, guys. Like, most people will think like it's like a plucky perks of Berlin. Most people will think this is like a percussion loop. It adds a lot to this section. It adds so much. Ridiculous section. Let's just mute again. Before, after. You're able to hear it more. So the moment you add stuff to the sides, you push them a little bit to the sides, means that like you're making them a little bit more audible for human ears, because if everything is like coming from the same spot, like they can't hear, like, right? So you have to think like a listener, this perspective. And look at the image. We have this. Beautiful. So it's really nice. So I'm gonna freeze this too. This is normally what people do in mixing. We're not doing mixing, we're just doing like a production review. So just so you know. Okay, sorry guys. What else we got? Okay, so we have this like little our main plugs, famous plugs. Everybody asked this. I'm like, what? I was just scrolling through presets again. The synthesizers Avenger. Let's freeze that too. Haven't had breakfast today. I haven't had dinner today. Okay. we got this, we got that. Okay, that's it. Plucky. Plucks. Our main plucks. Let's just rename them plucks. Okay, what else we got? We have another one. Oh, I froze this one. I don't know what. I'm so sad. I like this sound, but I don't remember how I did it. It seems like I froze this one too, guys. These are both like Avenger Sense. Because these were really good. Like, I wanted to use them again. I'm just so mad at myself because they sound like really good. Check this.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
Fuck me. Why did I delete those? Yeah, I freeze fatten because I guess it was eating this. Oh my god. It's just like good sounds, guys. Like I could totally use them again. I don't remember, but beautiful. So what we can thinking what we can make this come alive a little bit more with stage 1. Yeah, let's just like add stage 1 because they're like so in the center. I feel like they're not being heard. Anytime something is not being heard, add like a little bit of maybe. I mean, it's already wide. Do you think I can add more width to it? Okay, very nice. I like this better. So I'm fixing my face. And I don't know why I have like all these lows here. Of course, like I was rushing. Seems like these ones I had to literally rush. Yeah. No, actually I'm good. I didn't need those. You get the idea, right? I don't have to put those. It sounds dull if I don't put those, but if I put those in the mix, they're gonna sound much better.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
Copy, and I'm also gonna add the same thing to this one.
Do something new for me.
Yeah, everything sounds much better. By the way, this last one was like too much. It doesn't work. So it seems like I cut it in the wrong spot. I don't know. Let's just cut this. Like, yeah, that was like extra.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
These tails are extra. Like, we didn't need those. Again, lazy production. Forgive me. Okay.
Do something new for me.
just cut.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
Beautiful. So we have better image now. Let's just freeze these two. All right. We are done with this. How funny this is. Okay, we're done with this section. Okay, also on this midsection, the entire midsection, I have like a track spacer. I'm side chaining the vocals, guys. Check this.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
So I'm side chaining everything to the vocals on the mids. And this one is like side chaining the mids to the kick. This is my mid, right? Here's my kick. Yeah, this is my kick. Check. Check. It's like side chain happening. Beautiful. Okay, so we get this one as well. We talked about the drums already. I told you guys how to make the drums like punchy, basically pick from the presets. So these percussions, we talked about those, just like basic percussions. Again, these are also side chain to my kick. So again, this type of genre, guys, like you have to, like side chain is your superpower. So entire session, I have like bunch of side chains. I always side chain everything to the kick. Reason I do that, because I need that kick to be there and pumping and hyping up people, you know. I need that kick energy. I need that kick presence. So I sacrifice from other instruments to get that kick audible, right? So I use basic compressor side chain, internal side chain of like on Ableton. It's just basic compressor. So it's like side chain, and each time kick hits, it's side chaining, guys. That's what it does. That's it. Now let's talk about FX from, FX, some FX section. Oh yeah, I literally designed all the FX, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like I was not lazy about it. Like all these like little things that I have here, ridiculous. Like check, guys. Just listen to the FX section, guys. What is this doing, guys? This compressor is like side chaining the FX section to the kick again. And I'm cutting this part of the FX because I don't need it. I literally cut the whole thing. Because why? I don't want build up in this section. And I don't want highs either. Like, that's just gonna get like whack. Look at this. So I'm literally cutting all this stuff from the lows. That's number one. And second thing, I'm sidechaining to my kick again. Like literally. Look at this. The whole FX section is being sidechained to the kick. This is like giving the movement. Boom, boom, boom. Each time it hits, boom, 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 right? It's like giving the movement, right? Look at this. You're gonna see all these like ducks. See this? Like all that gain reduction. Otherwise, like you don't get, you're not gonna be able to get people into the groove if you're not, your kick is whack. If your kick is not the king, then good luck. So, and this track spacer is literally taking the signal from the vocals and ducking from the FX section, just like in the mid section. So this was like, again, guys, I didn't do the mixing of this. Like I was just literally fast producing. But if you don't know any mixing, and if you don't, or if you don't have any time for mixing your track, do 3 things. I'll give you like literally cheat code. Create like a sidechain compressor, right? Just like our Ableton here. Create a sidechain compressor and sidechain your mids to the kick. Sidechain your FX section to the kick. Sidechain percussions to the kick. That's all you have to do. Don't sidechain like the whole drum thing. But you get the idea, right? Sidechain the mids to the kick, number 1. Sidechain the percussions to the kick, number 2. Sidechain FX to the kick, number 3. Yeah, I didn't sidechain the guitars. Leave the guitars alone. Okay, that's number 1. Your number 1 move is to sidechain your sustained elements to your kick. That's number 1 rule. Number 2, now you need to make room for the vocals. How? Just put a track spacer, put it on sidechain mode, duck your mids to the vocal, duck your FX to the vocal. Don't duck your percussions to the vocal, but FX section, right? FX section and the mid section, you need to duck those to the vocal. So that's like the super fastest mixing trick ever for you. That way, like if you have no time to mix a track, like then this is something you can do. Like I remember I did this like in the last 5 minutes, I guess. Because it's so easy to do it. Like that, like you get stuff out of the way of your kick and your vocals. 2 things. Do you want me to repeat that again? So put a side chain, put that side chain on your mids, put that like side chain to your kick, and then copy paste that same compressor, side chain compressor, to your FX section and to your mid section and percussion. Percussion too. That's number 1. Number 2, vocal clearing. Put a track spacer, duck your mids to your vocals, and duck your FX section to your vocals. That's all. Leave the guitars alone. Don't touch the guitars. And the sub, leave the sub alone. Put a sidechain on sub and duck it to your kick. That's the only thing you need to do with your sub. And now we have like a really nice wide sub. Oh, beautiful. You get the idea, right? So the guitars, okay, that's the last thing we're going to talk about. And then we're going to test the plugin and then we're going to call it a day. Guitars, what I did with the guitars. Yeah, this was the guitar sample that I took directly from the... Yeah, why not? I didn't cut it. Of course, because I wanted to cut it with the 4Q. That was like the exact guitar sample that I took from the outro. This was like one sample. It was in the outro. Nobody like cared about it. And I just took it, duplicated it. Now it's like beautiful sample. So this guitar sounds beautiful, but we can make it totally better. So now what I'm going to do, let's put like a reso test. So now we're gonna do reso on this. This is my beautiful plugin. I just got it. Like I'm so, oh my god. It's my beautiful brand new plugin. Let's just use it, guys. Like I'm still trying to get used to learning this. I'm just gonna do. How do we do this thing? Let's calculate targets, guys. Okay. Let's solo that. I don't know if it's like a... I don't know, guys. Like, let's just delete again. Okay, so found three spots, right? Let's just check. I forgot. How did we do this? Like, oh yeah, there's like a little bit of resonance. We need like some control. Okay, that's fine. And how about this one? Oh yeah. Okay, that's nice. This one? I mean, this one's not so bad. Well, just a little maybe. I like it. I believe we can actually do like double click on this. How do we do this again? Yeah. That's not wrong. Yeah. Okay. Okay, that's good. Okay. How about this one? I like this one. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, I need to practice. I need to practice on Rezo a little bit more. I just got this one, guys. So at least we clear some resonances. That's it. Let's freeze. Hmm. Hmm. And how about this guitar? Okay, seems like I'm automating sound shifter and I'm automating the mix knob of this reverb. Okay, very nice. But we also have this rhythm guitars. Now they're like flash. Check this. Now I have this. Beautiful. But this one is a problem. Check this, guys. This one is a problem. I want to do some tone shaping on this. Okay, that's nice. Not bad. I want to put this one around that first one because this one is like a solo guitar, right? Like a solo guitar. Check this again. I want this to be in the center and this one is supposed to like be a little bit in the back. But seems like there's already like nice huge stereo image on this guitar already. This is super wide, guys. Like Imager, check this. Like that's how they created that stereo image. Like the separation between two guitars. Oh my god. This is already wide. I don't need to add anything to it. Well, maybe I can add something. At least I can recover the phase. Now check. I recovered the phase of this guitar. Like, it's amazing. Check, it's phasing. So I'm getting the same thing, but I'm literally like, if you realize I'm literally like fixing the phase with this. Now let's check the whole thing. Entire guitars. I still don't get enough separation from this. The problem is that there's like, yeah, we need controlling here a little bit. It's like, gets really, really loud. What is this last one? Oh, okay, I make it like softer till the end. Okay, that's nice. So this one is like going up and this one is going down. But this one is interrupting the other guitar. This one is interrupting the other guitar. So I'm thinking putting like some, because they both playing at the same time. One of them is going up, one of them is going like down, but again, we are interrupting. Yeah. Let's just add more width. Yeah, we just like go crazy. Yeah. Great, and then what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna put another equalizer after stage 1. I'm gonna deduct some of those buildups. Because I hear the boxiness. Do you hear the boxiness? Yeah. I don't like Ableton EQ. Really, seriously, like I hear all that boxiness. Come on, Ableton. Yeah. Come on, L. Yeah, I'll just go here. I need like, yeah, I know what to do. Yeah. Now let's check the phase imager. We're good. So it's so much, there's gonna be less clashing now. So now we're much better. And this one, we actually control. That was nice, but we need another ProQ. We need like another ProQ on this room. There's boxiness, guys. There's too much boxiness. Mm-hmm. I love that last part. Good. Good enough. And you can also put like some soothe, just a light, gentle soothe, just to control that area. Yeah, just something extra, just to control that, you know. Okay. So I did a little bit of controlling, and I actually want to try something here, clarity. Let's try, and then we freeze that after. Just want to see. Okay. Just adding the signal to the vocal, to the guitars. And it's nice. I can use it. Let's see if they're like presets. It's literally adding this thing. I don't think I'll like it. Okay, great. And this is what I'm adding to the signal. Yeah. I like it with the clarity, guys. Okay. Why do I have guitars here? Let's just mute these. We don't need these. Okay, let's just freeze this whole thing. Let's freeze all the guitars. Okay. Oh my god, still freezing. It's incredible. Okay. We're done with this, guys. So we have these effects section. Let's just also freeze all this effects section just to save CPU. This is done. Guitars are done. What is this one? Oh, I have like a tape stop effect. Beautiful. Great. So I use that as a like effect. And why do I have it twice? Oh, okay. Because it sounds really good. That's why. Really nice. And I believe I didn't put it in the section because I didn't want this to duck to my drums. So this is like a tape stop effect. Again, I didn't want to put it there. Just so, because I didn't want to duck it, because this whole entire effect section, guys, I'm ducking it to my kick and to my vocals. So okay, that's it. Do we have okay, so now we're done. Again, this is just a normal protection. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna test the plugin. I hope it doesn't crash. New plugin that I'm testing. Continue. Oh, are you gonna ask me each time, bro? Like, okay. Oh my god, why is it so big? Oh my god, guys, like, what? Why is this thing so big? Add a marker. So I don't understand why this thing has to be so big, and how can I adjust it? Like, do we have something on the plugin? Color. Okay, but I want it like small. Okay. Oh my god, it's terrible. Can I make it like oh my god. HDR, SDR, but it doesn't get smaller. I don't want this thing on my face. Like, really, bro. Really, guys, like, can I resize it? Oh, okay, I can resize it, of course. Oh my god, how dumb I am. Because sometimes some of the plugins like looking like this, that you can't resize them. Like, you can't. Okay, great. Now let's see what we got. Do we have any presets on this one? You guys didn't put any presets here? Like, really? Good luck. Good luck selling this product. Okay, so no presets. And the resize button, you can't see the resize button. When you open the plugin, guys, you can't see it because all of a sudden, like, because since you don't see the resize corner here, you have to go there and to see, because normally that's where the resize corner is. But if you don't see a resize corner, that means that you must go somewhere else to find, to minimize it. And these guys just didn't put this, or this guys just didn't put that either. Like, really interesting. Like, what else is gonna, what is this gonna give me besides cool looking plugin and no presets? You got like no presets. Like, you can't scroll through presets and experiment. I'm in shock, guys. Oh, do we have presets and I don't know? Sound theory, I guess you guys are, I can't believe it. Really, guys. Okay, okay, looks beautiful, right?
Do something new for me. You're the catch and lose, honey. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
I mean, I didn't get it.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
Okay, so it's so hard to find. Like, how do I solo this first?
Do something.
Don't get it.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
Hmm.
Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
What type of saturation is this?
Do something new for me. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya. Do something new for me. Said no to ya.
I think this plugin is trash. Like, really, bro. Like, this is what you give us. Like, trash. Bye. I don't need it. I mean, I seriously don't need this. Like, I don't know, like I can just put like ozone Saturn. Like Saturn is so much better, guys. I think Saturn like beats this thing like 5 times. So if I don't put this thing, like at least I'm gonna know what I'm doing with this waveform. Saturn beats. This thing is trash. Saturn is like 5 times better. That's it, guys. Let's just pause the session. Stop. Okay, that's it. So I was able to achieve all I wanted with the basic Saturn. And we killed it. The crafter is trash. I don't recommend anybody. Okay, then I'm gonna stop. Now you get the idea of a session. Okay, take care, guys. Bye.